It was a seemingly ordinary day in 1908 when Charles Dawson, a solicitor turned amateur archaeologist, strolled along a quiet farm road near Piltdown Common in East Sussex, England. His sharp eyes caught the glint of peculiar brown flints scattered across the path. Road repairs, he learned, had been made using gravel dug from a nearby pit. Dawson, ever curious, paid the gravel pit a visit, where two workmen toiled under the sun. When he inquired about fossils, the men shrugged. But fate, or perhaps fortune, had other plans. On a later visit, one of the workmen handed Dawson a fragment of what appeared to be a human skull. 3 years passed, and Dawson's intrigue grew. The gravel bed yielded another skull fragment. By 1912, unable to ignore the tantalizing mystery in his hands, Dawson sought the expertise of Dr. Arthur Smith Woodward, a geology luminary at the British Museum. That summer, joined by French priest and geologist Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, they unearthed a jawbone with 2 molars, eerily ape-like, yet uncannily fitting the human skull fragments. Surrounding the finds were prehistoric animal remains and primitive tools, suggesting a relic from 500,000 years ago. The scientific world erupted with excitement. Could this be Darwin's elusive missing link? The definitive proof that humankind descended from apes. For decades, evolutionary science had been a battlefield of ideologies, none more contentious than Darwin's Origin of Species. Published in 1859, Darwin's theory of natural selection shattered societal norms, shaking the foundation of Christianity itself. Now, with Dawson's discovery, it seemed that evolution had an indisputable champion in Euanthropus dawsoni, or Dawson's Dawn Man. A discovery too good to be true. As accolades poured in, skeptics began to murmur. Piltdown Man was remarkable, too remarkable. It didn't align with other findings like Neanderthal or Java Man, whose receding jaws and humanoid features starkly contrasted with Piltdown's ape-like jaw. Why was this Dawn Man so out of step with the evolutionary timeline? For decades, doubts simmered beneath the surface. Then, in 1953, advanced scientific tests shattered the illusion. Fluorine analysis, a technique revealing the age of buried bones, exposed the truth. Piltdown Man was a fraud. The skull fragments were merely 50,000 years old, while the jawbone belonged to a modern chimpanzee, artificially stained to mimic antiquity. The revelation sent shockwaves through the scientific community. The once celebrated discovery was now a scandal, and the question loomed, who was behind the hoax? All eyes turned to Charles Dawson. Evidence suggested he had a history of dubious behavior. Fossils in his possession bore signs of tampering, and allegations of plagiarism and opportunism dogged his reputation. Dawson, it seemed, had both the means and motive to stage the elaborate ruse, securing fame and cementing Darwinian evolution in an era of fierce skepticism. Yet some argued Dawson lacked the expertise to pull off such a sophisticated deception. Grinding teeth to match human wear patterns and staining bones convincingly required specialized knowledge. Could Dawson have acted alone, or was there another conspirator lurking in the shadows? A puzzle with no clear answer. Teilhard de Chardin, the French priest who had been part of the excavation, was named a suspect in some circles. Others pointed fingers at embittered local geologists or even pranksters intent on mocking the scientific elite. What drove the hoaxer? Personal glory, a crusade to validate Darwinism, or something more sinister, remains a mystery. The Piltdown scandal did more than embarrass science. It reshaped it. Rigorous testing and peer review became cornerstones of modern anthropology. New discoveries, like Australopithecus in Africa, revealed a clearer picture of human origins, tracing our lineage not to a single missing link, but to a complex web of evolutionary branches. Even today, the Piltdown hoax serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that science, like humanity itself, evolves through relentless questioning and an unyielding pursuit of truth. Thus, the tale of the missing link is not merely a story of deception, but a testament to the enduring power of discovery and the enigmatic, often messy journey of understanding what it means to be human. Comment and subscribe if you like our story.